Am I having issues here? Last time I tried it, it didn't do nothing like I wanted it to. But somebody asked me, BobCat Billy, will you talk about the boat rules? Because we know you like to fish. Will you talk about the boat rules? You know, talking about on the water. And there's a few things that I would like to clear up about the boating rules. And being on the boaties, there's a certain etiquette that you need to follow when you're out there on the water. You know, kind of be a little courteous to the peoples that be fishing and that likes to be out on the water, because I like to be out on the water. But it's real hard to fish with the roddy in my hand when people come by at like 800 million miles an hour, you know what I'm talking about, and they ain't got no respect tees on the water. So when you on the water, you know you always supposed to pass a boaters on your left and their underside of the kind of way. So if you're on the water and you're on the bank and you're fishing like the shores are over here and people passing, you know, kind of like over here, right? Yeah, like when I like to fish where my body is on the left side of my body, you know, the real sexy kind of side is on the shoreline. So when I'm casting and I was retrieving kind of like this, you know, then I can cast and I can retrieve in that diagonal line. So it does not help when you slow down in your 800-foot tuna boaty and you're like, oh, we better slow down because our boat's so big. We got a big boat. We better slow down. It doesn't help us as the anglers at all when we got 8-foot swells coming over the side of our little boaty. You know what I'm talking about? When you slow down, that don't do us no daggum good. When we got water and we're sitting there doing this, because y'all got to slow down and do kind of the rubbernecking, like, oh, is he catching a fish? Ooh. You know what I'm talking about? So that's one of my biggest petty peeves is when people slow down thinking that it helps the anglers. It don't help us. It makes our boaties take on water. You know what I'm talking about? So the next time you're out on the water and you see some people fishing and they're on the shoreline, get as far away from them as you can and don't slow down. Do not slow down. I don't understand why it's so hard to understand that the slower you go and the bigger boat you got, then it makes it hard for the anglers to fish. Well, thank you. I tried. I tried. So that's numero uno, okay? What else is next? What's next? Let's see. So talk about slowing down. Slowing down. Don't do no that I'm good. Slow down. It's not smart. Okay. If someone is in a certain kind of line and they're fishing, do not pull 20 yards in front of them thinking that they're gonna move. You know why? Because they got their trajectory, whatever that word is. What was that? I don't know. Anyways, they know where they're going. So it don't do you no good to pull 20 yards in front of their boat thinking that they is going to move, because they ain't going to move. If anything, you're going to get a real, talking to. I mean, I know I would. You come in front of my boat 20 yards out in front of me, I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be some sweet baby ray flying right at your forehead. You know what I'm talking about? Okay? So, find your own hole, okay? But, just find your own hole. And if you pull out in front of somebody like that, then you're going to find a hole. But it's the kind of another name for rear end, you know what I'm talking about? That word, and then a hole in your boat. That's what you are. Okay, you found a hole. Just, I can't say that word. There's kids watching and stuff. So I'll put it to you like that. Don't come out in front of nobody. Okay, it ain't hard to figure out. Just don't cut in front of somebody. So we got to driving real freaking daggum slow when it should be speeding up, cutting in front of somebody when they're trying to fish, going a certain way. And if you at the boaty dock and there is someone helping you launch and unlaunch your boat, put someone who knows how to operate a trolling motor in the boat when you drop it in the water, so y'all can get the heck out of the way for the people putting their boats in. You know what I'm talking about? If you're by yourself, okay? If it's by yourself, here's what you do. Here's how you unload the boat by yourself. You get the boat down to the water. I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to catch me a big old fish. You get down there and you're real excited. You got your rods out on the deck. I'm growing out my fro. You see that? You see that right there? I'm growing out my fro here, okay? So I can look like a young Michael Jackson with my fro, So in a little bit, I may sing out a song. When you launch in your boat, okay? So okay, you're by yourself. You're by yourself. You drive and you're like, oh, by myself. All by myself. Don't want to be. Okay? So you get down there. Get your boat where you want it. Get you a long rope, like 20 daggum 5 feet long. Tie it to a part of your vehicle. Back the boat deep down to the water. Launch it in the water. Let the boaty floaty off the trailer. Get out the truck. Put the e-brake on. Put it in park. Don't be stupid, okay? Don't do like my Uncle Harry and my Uncle Harriet. She got a mustache and a beard, so we call her Uncle Harriet. Because she is a woman, but she does kind of look like a man. She got that big old mustache and a beard. So, all right. So you got the boaty off the trailer, so it's floating, right? It's floating in the water like this, real slow. I mean, if you go out to Jordan Lake, your boat's gonna be doing this because people ain't got no daggone respect. You know what I'm talking about? So, untie the ropey from your vehicular, pull the boat out from behind the trailer, get in the trailer, take it to the pier where you get on and you get off if you got one of them. If not, then leave it where it's at. Get in your truck or your car or your lawnmower, like me, right? And my John Deere, my big green tractor. Okay, so you get in your truck, put your footy on the brakey, right? Put your footy on the brakey. Put it in drive or low. If you got, kind of like a big old tranny on there, you got the 4L6, John Dumbass, a big old tranny. Put it in low. If you got it. If you ain't got it, then you shouldn't be putting a boat in the water with that vehicular anyway. All right, so you got your footy on the brakey, right? You got the vehicular in park. Undo the e-brake. Give it some gas right as you take the e-brake off, and then your truck will get up out of there. But try to have you know, like a certain kind of etiquette when you're out there on the water, okay? It's real. Well, people talking to me, and I ain't even paying attention. So we got the driving real slow, cutting in front of people, launching, unlaunching boats, okay? So they call, we go, yeah, I'm going there. We're going to talk about the no wacky zone, right? The no wacky, right? What does that say? I don't know. I got my bifocals on to see that right there. There's like that big old line right there, right? Yeah, there's two spots there so I can read. I can't see nothing. Oh wow, that makes it real big. Okay. All right. So what else can we talk about when it comes to the boating rules when you're out on the water? Just have some kind of respecty. Joe, hello. Okay. So when people look at you and they say, "Is that your boat?" You can be like that old fella Forrest Gump and go, "That's my boat." Right. And then you put your hand on your hip and you do one of these like you Forrest Gump. So, all right. So what else can we talk about on the boating etiquette? You always want to pass. If you drive in a boat, you always want to hug the right side of the water. Oh, no. double hockey sticks. No, we going to talk about the people that likes to park their boaty right in the middle of the daggum channel. Yeah, I'm talking, if that's you, I'm talking to you. What kind of sense does it make when you park your boaty, right? I will do that. Did I freeze? Oh, okay. All right. You take your boat, right? You got your boaty launched, right? And you're out in the middle of the channel where people drive their boaty at full freaking throttle. Yeah. If I'm talking to you, then, well, you might not want to speak up, you know what I'm talking about, because that don't make no daggone sense. Yeah. Those are the kind of people that cause accidents. Yeah. On the water, they cause accidents, and it gets people injured or hurt or screwed up because you going to park your daggum boaty, your 800-foot long tuna catching Goliath grouper, great white shark looking boat out there on a man-made lake. You need to take your boat to the ocean. Just take it to the ocean. And don't come up there driving around with your daggum salt life stickers on when you put your boaty in a freshwater daggum lake. I don't want to hear it, right? Yeah. That drives me nuts, right? And the people that put the lake life stickers on their daggum Honda Accords. Yeah. There ain't no lake life involved, right? If you ain't got a hitch on the back of your car where you can even pull your daggum house, well, that's how I pull my house. Yeah, I'll pull my house with my lawnmower hitch, right? Because I got me a nice mobile home. If you can't pull nothing, yeah, because they don't get out there enough to practice, right? The easiest, when you got two peoples, right? Two, that's four. When you got two peoples, I'm going to tell you what you do. The easiest way to get your boat in the water, right? If you're going to have people on your boatie, don't let them sit there and do nothing. They want to get out there on the water. They're going to help you put your boat in the water. I'll tell you that right now. They're going to buy you some snacks, some gas, some cookies, cake, whatever, sheets, burritos. I like them. Ooh, they're good. Ooh, they're good, right? I like them. And so what my thoughts is, Eric Pruitt, hello. All right, so oh yeah. Launching the boat. So you got somebody that's going to help you when right even before you put your boatie in the water. What are you going to do? You're going to check and make sure you got your keys, you got your PFD, double D's, your PFDs, personal floater devices. That you got you a fire extinguisher that is going to help you if something happens on the water. You got tools. You got you a signal flyer, a signal flyer with the gun, and you shoot it up in the sky and it goes, woo! Yeah. Go through your checklist. Before you, see, I had to learn all this on my own because people that I know that got boats never invited old BobCat Billy. Yeah, they don't invite me. So I had to learn myself the hard way, right? So you got your checklist. And you know what you're going to do when you get out there. You're going to make sure you got everything that you need, right? Your PF double Ds, your whistle, your flare gun, right? Life jackets for every single person. Don't be like the Titanic, and they don't have enough boaties for all those people, right? So you got life vesties for everybody. Nobody gets left behind, right? On the boating. So you got a PFD, so if somebody goes over the boarding, then you know that you got a way to get them back to the water safely, right? Okay, yeah. All right, so you got PFDs, you got fire extinguishers, you got whistles, you got signal flyers, you got tools in case you break down. Make sure you got somebody who can come get your redneck rear end if you get broken down on the water, okay? Yeah. And you got that checklist, right? That checklist before you get out there on the water. Make sure you got the keys. Make sure you got the plug in the boat, right? Make sure you got the straps in the back undone, right? So you don't go rear end deep in the water. Yeah. There's a special place for them kind of people, Charlie. I put my foot right in the rear end. I'll chase them down. You betcha, I'll chase them down. I chase one down on Falls Lackey. Good for you. You got to make sure you have them. If you come out here in front of me and act some kind of fool, you can be best assured that I will chase you down and I will let you know how I feel about what you just did. People need some kind of sense of a clackability on the water. Have respect for other people. You ain't the only one on the lake. And if you got a vessel over 20, 25 feet long, take it to the ocean where it belongs, right? If you got 3 motors on the back of your boatie and you're in a lackey, go somewhere else. Take it to Maine. Take it to Wilmington. Take it to Myrtle Beach. Take it to wherever it is that you want to take it to. Get it out of the daggum lackey, right? You ain't no salt lifer if you got it on the back of a Hyundai, okay? That ain't no salt life. That ain't no lackey life. Yeah, they're a special kind of places, people, right? So you got your checklist, right? You got the winch undone, right? You got the strappies undone in the back that go down below the boat on the trailer, right? Okay. You got the motor trimmed up. You got the transfer saver right thing. You got that off. You don't want to get out there and you're trying to put the motor down. You're like, I can't get the motor to go down in the water. What's going on? And you still got that big old giant bar right there in front of the trailer to the motor, right? Don't be stupid. Like I was Sinai 20, don't be stupid. You know that. Right? Don't do that. Sometimes I wonder, you know, they got that song, Did I Shave My Legs for This? I got that song from Sinai 20 that I done rewrote it called Did I Shave My Head for This? Right? Or my face, whatever. So you got the boat getting ready to go launch in the water, right? Winch undone, plug in the boat, straps undone. When you put your boatie in the water, do not put it in reversey, okay? Do not put it in reversey. Your foot slides off that brake and hits that gas pivoty pedal. Guess where you're going? You're going to go see Poseidon or King Triton. You're going to be going for a big old dip in the water. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You always want to put your truckie or your car or your lawnmower, whatever you got, don't put it in reverse. Don't put it in reverse. You put it in the neutral, right? And let that truck do the gravity thing, and then it can go back wherever it wants to go. And guess what? You ain't even got to put your foot on the gas pedal at all. The last thing you want to do is be going backwards and your foot slip and you hit that gas pedal and you end up 20 foot down and you got to get a new car because you got your car wash from the inside out. You don't do that. So always put your vehicular in neutral, right? Okay. I'm glad we got that squared away. There's a lot of things that people don't know that they are supposed to do with the boaties, right? And it ain't if you can't do these things, you do not need to be putting a boatie on the lackey, right? Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And what else we got? What else can I enlighten y'all about for those that put their boaties in the water and drive it with no daggone sense? Let's talk about, okay, I got a couple more things we're going to talk about, and then we're going to bounce, okay? You know, we're going like that, you know. We're going to go cut the grass or go for a ride around the trailer park. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go for a ride. That's what I did with my girlfriend one time. We went for a ride on the lawnmower up there to the quick stop or what's it called? They got that drive-through and the gastaciones. And it was her birthday. I took her out there and I asked them real nicely if they could make that fry a largie instead of the medium, you know, because it was her birthday. I wanted to be nice to her, right? Okay. So I just thought about that. That was real nice. I got her a large fry. So what was we talking about? I forgot. I'm getting old. You know what I'm talking about? I'm getting real old. Oh, yeah. I remember. Just stared at me. Woo. Lock came on. So, what we're going to talk about right now is we're going to talk about how you can get your boatie up on the plane, not like flying in the water. You know what I'm talking about? Like, oh, Fred Collier Jr. say, BobCat! I'm like, what's up? You know, what's up, man? How you feel? So when you make sure that the weighty on the boat always, I stay ready with that sweet baby. You already know. It's the sweet one. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So, all right, well, we're going to finish up here. We're going to talk about getting that boat up on the plane, not the one where you fly, like, you know, I'm talking about when you get the boat up on a plane. You want to make sure that your weight is dispersed properly. You don't want 800 pounds in the back of the boat, right? And then you ain't got nothing up front, and your boat goes through the water like this and does a, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? It gets real like you know, dancing to a good beat or something like that. And the boat, when you get the boatie up on the plane, you want to bring the motor all the way down as far as it'll go. So it'll go, and then it'll go, that's how you know you're at as far down as that sucker will go, right? Okay. Then you slowly bring that throttle up like that, and it'll get up on plane, and then your boat will start like this, and then it'll come up there on the plane like this, and it'll kind of go nose down for a while unless you hit that trim button on the little motor thing, and that will bring the motor up just a little bit, and then you can be smooth sailing, right? They make them little fin thingies that you can put on the back of the lower unit, you know, the lower unit. And it's like a little fin that goes right there, and you can put it up under there, and it'll just go smooth as BobCat Billy's rear end. You know what I'm talking about? It's pretty smooth. So I'm glad that we could kind of have this conversation about the boat ETIQUETTE on the water, right? So we just want to keep it real. You know what I'm talking about? Be kind, be courteous, throw your trash in the trash can. That's why they call it a trash can. That's where trash belongs, not in the water. They don't call it water cans. They don't call it shore cans. They don't call it lake cans. They call it trash cans. If you got garbage, right? You got garbage. Put it in a baggie. Put it in the boat that you spent $80 million on because you got to be hot stuff on the lackey. If you got a real expensive boat, and you ain't got enough common sense to throw your daggum garbage in a trash can at the launch or at the gas stations, you might want to consider getting a helmet. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Trash belongs in the trash cans. I'm tired of seeing animals on the lackey that got stuff wrapped around their bodies, that got trash everywhere, and they can't live the way that they needs to live because people are so daggum inconsiderate that they can't put their trash. You know what I'm talking about? Trash can. It's 8 letters. The first word has 5 letters. The second word has 3 letters. Trash can. Say it with me. Trash can. Where does it go? Where does it go? Trash goes in the can. Trash goes in the can. So, I don't know how else to say it. You need to leave that lackey cleaner than you found it. Right? Yeah, they make me mad too. That make me mad. Slap him upside the head with that hickory smoke sweet baby rays. So, throw your trash away. Throw your trash away. I know people that got all the money in the daggum world, and they ain't got no common sense. I seen somebody who dang near took Charlie is, I don't know if he's still there or not. They literally took 30 minutes to get their boat out of the water. And it took me 6 minutes, right? 6 minutes. In and out. That's all it takes. In and out. Quick. in and out. When I get there, I want to get in quick, and when I get out of there, I want to get out quick. If somebody is waiting to get their boatie in the water, from the water to their trailer, and you see that they're waiting, it ain't no, it's like elementary school. What do? Excuse me. You get behind them in line and wait. Don't get all tissy hissy. It's a public lake, right? It's a public lake. So everybody is entitled to be there, right? That's how I feel about it. Just, you're there to enjoy the water and the weather. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fresh on, on. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't no rocket geometries. So just, it's something that has been irritating me all the time, all the daggone time. That's why I go on the Lackey in the week. And that is even better than the weekends. You will not find me on a Lackey on the weekend. Why? Because my blood pressure will be in the thousands, over thousands. I just, you know what I'm talking about? I don't talk like normal people talk, but I ain't stupid. That's why I drink smart water. Yeah, that's why I ain't stupid. I drink a smart water. That makes me real smart. You know what I'm talking about? So I hope that y'all had learned something about me and about what I likes to do when it comes to the etiquette and the boat lure and some of the things that you need to do to be a successful boater, successful boater kind of person, where you have respect for the other people out there on the Lackey and the environmentalists. So that's all I got to say. And don't forget, hit that like button. Share it if you liked it. If I tell you what, I will find you if you watch this video and you don't share it. I will find you. And believe me, my lawnmower is quick, and I will drive you down. Come on, yeah. So get you some of that sweet baby ribs and get you some chicken. Stupid thing.